today for the Bitcoin price. And yes guys, I have today in today's video shocking evidence and proof that the parabolic bull run for Bitcoin is closer than everyone thinks, closer than I actually thought myself. I want to show you the shocking evidence and proof in today's video. I will leave the charts completely out of the woods because there's something I want to show you which it completely blew my mind. It will blow your mind, and it gives you a perspective where we are in the current market cycle and what is going to happen to Bitcoin right now in the immediate short term. Let's go straight into it. Dear ladies and gentlemen, today's video is surely a very special one. If you appreciate these kind of different videos every now and then, please like the video, subscribe, make noise for the algorithm, share it with a no coin or share it with someone who is doubting that we are now in a bull market. Please guys, help me on that mission, carry this video out, help YouTube to understand that these videos are relevant. And now let's go straight into the content. Let's go straight talking about what's most important right now, and that's Bitcoin. Let's go into it. So I was holding a speech recently in Dubai. I was joining via video and speaking to a beautiful audience. I was showing two specific charts. I showed these charts also on another, I think on the biggest French channel in crypto, and also on Altcoin Daily. But I have some things to add here. And it's just completely mind-blowing if you look at these charts. And first of all, it's on-chain metric charts. And these on-chain metric charts are representing something for Bitcoin which really it's completely undervalued. Where everyone is looking at is news and the normal charts, which you know for Bitcoin. But on-chain metrics are something revolutionary. It is actually pulling data from the Bitcoin blockchain and giving you information which before Bitcoin ever existed, only stock exchange holders had about the underlying assets. Now you can take that position and you can be like a stock exchange owner and look into information which are telling you, are whales buying right now? Are whales selling? Are people holding or trading or selling Bitcoin in a profit or in a loss? How is the overall sentiment? Are long-term holders right now buying? Are short-term holders right now buying? That is something extremely powerful, and we do have to understand that we have to take this for our own advantage to estimate where we are in the market and what is going to happen next. I want to show you this right now. And for everyone who is doubting that Bitcoin has entered the first early stages of the up and coming bull market, this video is made for you. Let me go straight into that, dear ladies and gentlemen, and let me show you the first. So what we are looking at right here, and that is, bear with me guys, I want to make it as easy as possible. But what you can see here is the realized hodl ratio, and the black line is the Bitcoin price. The orange line is the realized hodl ratio. So you can see that it doesn't really predict the Bitcoin bull market high. What it predicts though is the Bitcoin bear market low. So obviously here you can see whenever we are going lower on the orange line, that is when we have a maximum of old holds holding Bitcoin. Old hands holding Bitcoin is smart money holding Bitcoin. Old hands is holding Bitcoin is money which is just less likely to sell, money who is accumulating in bear market bottoms, the smart money. Whenever we are leaving this green maximum old hands area and we are going towards the resistance zone, that is when we are already seeing some new hands entering the space and substituting with the old hands. The resistance zone is usually the accumulation zone, which we are in, of course, before every single start of the parabolic bull run. What you can see in every single bull run, we are eventually, that is represented by these black arrows pointing to the downside, breaking out. The moment we are breaking out from that resistance zone is the moment actually short-term holder hands are starting to gain control, and they are actually absorbing the Bitcoin which the smart hands accumulated in the bear market bottom. What you can see here right now on the right hand side, just right now with that break, we are getting out of it. Right now this chart is confirming to us old hands are at least in the process of starting to dump on the new hands. Now look at this. And when I'm done with you, all of this will make so much sense. The gray line is the Bitcoin price. The blue line is the long-term holder supply for Bitcoin. The orange line is the short-term holder supply for Bitcoin. What you can see here, and that is something really mind-blowing. Let me quickly go back. Between the blue line and the orange line is an inverse correlation. I mean, obviously, right? That is not a big surprise. But what you have to understand, this chart tells us, is that, and I will go into it shortly, whenever we are reaching a bear market bottom, that is when the long-term holder supply, meaning the amount of Bitcoin being held from wallet addresses, which are long-term holders, which are strong hands, which is the smart money, reaches a local high. Whenever we are reaching a bull market top, that is when the long-term holders, the smart money, reaches a local bottom, and the short-term money, the dump money, the new hands, the weak hands are reaching a local top. Going into that right now, you can see that is every single time the case. Let's take 2017, 36.5% on the short-term holders, and the long-term holders just reached the local bottom. And then they are accumulating once again throughout the full bear market, reaching a local top, and then starting to offload to the short-term holders, of course, just before we are breaking out. Now, I want to drive your attention to the right-hand side. You can see here there is a new record on the long-term holder supply, 76%, and a new record low on the short-term holder supply, 11.7%. This chart, let me quickly go back here, this chart is like a week old. So if I pulled it up, you would see already short-term holder supply tilting to the upside, long-term holder supply slightly tilting to the downside. But that is now interesting. Dear ladies and gentlemen, just before, this chart is like 8-9 days old, just like a day before Bitcoin broke 32,000, this very important resistance level, potentially ending the transitionary market, entering the bull market, just a day before. How ironic is that? The amount of dump money was at an all-time low, and the amount of smart money was at an all-time high. Just the day before, the literally last week hands have sold their Bitcoin to the smart money. A day before, you cannot make it up. A new all-time high was reached just before. I'm like mind blown by that, and it is sad, yet at the same time fascinating to see how the markets are actually working every single time again. The dump money is completely robbing themselves. They are not being robbed, they are robbing themselves because they are losing patience. And when the Bitcoin price is breaking levels of 40,000, 50,000, 60, 70, 100, I can already tell you that's when they are going to rush in. And guess who's the ones laughing? You, dear ladies and gentlemen, watching this video right now, because everyone who was following me throughout the last 12, 15, 16, 17, 18 months, you are going to be the people who are going to reap the fruits. You are, and that is unfortunate a little bit, you are the ones going to profit from the dump money, from the new money entering the space. And I have a lot of empathy for them. And of course, I am going to still make videos in 12 months when we have a lot of new money entering the space, and I'm gonna welcome everyone on the channel. But what we have to understand is that now is the time to plant the seed. Now is the time to plant the seed for your potential astronomical gains in the following few months, 1 year, 1.5 years, and so on. These charts are completely eye-opening for me, and I hope also for you, how the markets actually work. They are not only eye-opening for the fact that we are entering a potential parabolic bull market within the next 1.5 years. They are eye-opening for me to understand times are not changing. Dump money is unfortunately only always going to be dump money, and smart money is, at least to say here, luckily, always going to be the smart money. If you are here watching this video, tap yourself on the shoulder. You are still early in the bull market, and that is a beautiful thing. Like, comment, subscribe, and of course, if you want to be trading as well, Don't be a dumb money actor. Of course, if you are trading everything going on high leverage, that is not smart money at all. If you are trading in a sophisticated manner with a small portion of your portfolio, calculated risk, betting whatever you are willing to lose, that may fall into the smart money category. And for those people, for those experienced traders, I have a link down below, up to $30,000 in free bonuses. You can claim this link, you can click the link and claim up to $30,000 in free bonuses. Of course, we are going to see each other very soon at the next one of MMCrypto. And as always, guys, bye.